We are celebrating today because last year we had a class of 245 candidates. And these 245 candidates gave us 93 A's in the major subjects. And 243 of them got an A in project work. So when you add, you come to 335 A's. We want to thank Mr. Chiwuwa and your team for project work. I remember the class of 2024. We didn't have any A in project work. We had B's and C's, but they turned that around, and 243 of these people got an A in project work. So that is a testimony, dear parents, that we have mastered the competence-based curriculum. I will not go into these other details. There are subjects that dropped, there are subjects that came up, but a subject that impressed all of us, it had always been, if not the actual last, maybe around the second last or the third last. But this time, chemistry was best done. And it was followed by mathematics. We had 22 A's in chemistry, 21 A's in mathematics, 17 A's in English, 8 A's in geography, 7 A's in biology. Physics had 6 A's, CRE had 5 A's, entrepreneurship had 3 A's, then Luma Saba, literature and English, history had 1. When I was a student at O level, history used to be the reducing agent, and CRE. I don't know what has happened now, but the brains are here. They are going to lay the strategies, and so 2026, here we come. We want to thank the Lord and bless Him for these dear candidates of ours, for they have done us proud. May the Lord continue blessing each one of you, and may continue soaring higher and higher, onwards and upwards, for God and my country. Singular honor to invite our dear patron, Nosa, to come and speak to the audience. Thank you.
Observed, since we've had a number of speakers, you're all welcome to Nabumali High School. My words will be few because almost all the speakers have mentioned what I thought I would mention. But I'll start by congratulating the class of 2025. You have made us proud. Thank you, thank you, thank you very much. As I say that, I want to mention that I stand here as patron, but as the head teacher said, as a parent. Since I heard NOSA, and NOSA has been taking care of officially 12 students, and I believe all of them passed. Plus those who've been supporting on the benevolent fund. We're so proud. And I would like to inform those 12 students that they should come back here because their fees will be paid for A level by NOSA. I don't know if we have some of them around, but the 12 students who have been under the NOSA bursary scheme all qualified to return to this place. If you are around, please stand up. Those on the NOSA bursary scheme. we have 4. They're supposed to be 12, but we shall continue paying their fees for A level, and that's a commitment. Many people have been thanked. I'll start by thanking the teachers. Quite often we've had a number of issues and they say, hey, Petron is tough, Petron is Mukambwe, but we're just trying to put a point home. We are almost at par, and I thank you very much. I would like to join my young brother Myokos, that if you beat this year's record, I'll add $1 million to his record. If you beat the record, I'll add $1 million to Myokos as me. That said, allow me to thank the head teacher. And as I thank the head teacher, I want to thank my Muko, the husband to the head teacher. Please stand. It is very hard to have a wife running Nabumali High School with all the demands we have. He has stood all the tests. Many things you don't know, but I always get informed that he has stepped in to help our head teacher to make Nabumali move. Thank you, thank you, thank you very much. I really hope that next year, the current students, we shall be in a better position overall in the nation. I know that we can make it. To our parents, I am a parent like you, but I'm a grandfather. Yes, I have an honest request. When we get support from the association or from anybody, please don't relax. Don't take it for granted that our children will be paid for by NOSA. We come in as a helping hand. We come in to assist those who have got challenges in finances, but the parents of the children should not relax. Because when you relax, it means that your children will get problems. We have a very bad experience among the children we've been supporting. And I feel bad that such a thing has happened in this school. When we support 3 students from a family, and the parent does not appreciate, he should have been here. He does not appreciate. Instead, they think that they are being given support as a must. I think that was a wrong message.
And as somebody mentioned, a Nabumalian will always be a Nabumalian. They are known, and they do their work genuinely and faithfully and transparently. So please, we dedicate this gathering and celebrations to our senior 4 candidates who have excelled. Please keep it up and come back to senior 5. And we shall continue supporting you to be a better people in this society. I therefore want to end my communication that I not mention that we are going to present to the board. I cannot promise anything now. You see, when you are acting, you sit with one side hanging the other side. Yes. Otherwise, you can be thrown off if you are acting and you make things that are not there. But as a person, I will also support what my younger brother Myokos said. He's also an agrarian. I don't know why. Okay, but so 2 rabbits, we shall have 2 million. As people, as long as the results are better than this year. And Bombardier will drive to Kampala. That's why we shall start celebrating from. Then we come to Mbale City.
But we thank God for our dear head teacher and the staff to make us come here to celebrate this day. Madam head teacher, I want to tell you that one time when I was still a teacher here, people went with the arrears and he paid the money. You could wait and don't actually see any coin. Like they could pay this FEB when you are in October 2026, they are paying the FEB. But when you are here, teachers saying that they have paid, I hope you paid them with this FEB. Not yet. It is at the doorway. With her, I know her. I want to tell you that when this school collapsed, some people took off. But for me, I accepted to collapse with the school. The year 2022, when Nabumali had challenges with the UCE results, we had a meeting here. Board meeting that ended at 10 p.m. I was there. And everybody was pushing. But one time when the commissioner, I think he has retired, Mr. Kroba, came at me and Mr. Mungumaki tried to ask him about the way forward. He literally told us that one is criminal. Forget about it. It was a very hard time. And the students of that year were forced to repeat. It was not easy. So sometimes when we celebrate, we don't need to forget the past. In the book of Genesis chapter 17, from verse 1.
The county council, even the name itself derives from the institution. Nabumali Town Council, Nabumali High School, Nabumali Day Primary School, Nabumali SCS, Nabumali Boarding Primary School. They say, what is it that belongs to you but everybody else uses it more than you do? What is it that belongs to you but everybody else uses it more than you do? It is your name. For us as a community, we use Nabumali to achieve so many things. Nabumali High School, number 1. You clap for that. When I was the mayor, and we heard that actually Jumla had, having finished Bumbobiro Road, and there was a bonus. We said, we bargained, we said now, look, we have a very powerful school, Nabumali High School, and we have so many institutions around. Why can't you give us this bonus? And of course we did it with the NOSA. So all the students of Nabumali High School have a very big stake in this school. Mr. Matov, you clap for Mr. Matov, honestly speaking. For us, that you cannot liken a cake to a stone when the cake itself is there. The reason that's why I said clap for him. And when I say clap for him, that means that you clap for all the NASA team. It has not been easy. You know what it means? To set the pace at which to move. A normal person is supposed to move left, right, left, right. But again, when you are walking with some colleague, you are walking left, right, but for him he's walking like that, and then then how will you reach? You must maintain the pace at which to move and achieve what you are supposed to have. Honestly speaking. You see, for me, I'm going for having served 2 terms. But I have not regretted anything. For I'm saying I've left Nabumali, and I've left Nabumali when it has attained its all glory. Honestly speaking, Mama, you see what happens with that. No, when you are a poor man and you are not married, you are a bachelor, and they say you look for a woman to marry, you get 2 girls, one in a gomas, another one in a skirt. If you are wise, get that one in a gomas. You will use it at night as a bed sheet, then during the day as a curtain. We have got her. As a community, we say that at least now we have married a real woman. And we have changed even her name. For us in the community, no matter on the council, when you are talking of Nabude Zimanyi Mangret, for us in the community, we don't know. We don't know that name, Nabude Zimanyi Mangret, nothing. So for us culturally, when you marry a woman and you are poor, and then she comes with luck, with blessings, you are in a grass-thatched house, now you are in a Mabati house, you buy a car, you rear animals, and so forth. Now the clan sits and they say, now, this woman's name, we are dropping her maiden name what she came with. And the clan sits and awards her a name. For us, we sat as a community, as Nabumali Town Council, and we conducted the oracle. By the way, I'm the custodian of culture. So we conducted the oracle, and then we said, what name do we give this lady? The oracle said, now, from now onwards, she's not Nabude Margaret, but she's Narucherera. So my Narucherera. Wanyara. Why is any Rucherera the machine? Mupakira Kobungo. Clap for her. Honestly speaking. Good over her. She's Narucherera. She has come with luck. Imagine when they were asking me, at the district, they asking me when the results were out. They're saying, Mayor of the Nabumali Council, tell us, you know, these people, these monitor guys are always with me at all. This is monitor, and then others, no, this is, tell us, how has Nabumali performed? I said, which Nabumali? Nabumali High School. Which, UCE. I said, but you, man, if you're always smart, you're always smart. In English, when they say you are smart, you say thank you. But again, if you are born smart and you are just, when they ask you that, when somebody says that you are smart, you don't say thank you. You say, it is my weakness. Because it is obvious, you know. So even when we were asking me about Nabumali, how it has performed, I said, now, what do you want me to tell you? It is just, you know, 93 A's you think is a joke. Others were struggling getting an A, but they had decided about 1,000. Look at this one together. Just come to the man and you will see. Obvious. Obvious. But again, it pays a lot for if you have set a pace at which to move. And then somebody comes in between and distorts. You people, you have attained all those marks and then you have performed well. Come back here. Come back here for HSC. You will not regret. For me, I have never regretted. I have never regretted. And how I survive, I have not been surviving only as a mayor of the Nabumali Town Council. Just only. I survive in all ways. I'm a teacher, by the way, professionally, and I continue teaching even when I've left Otswego. I'm a parent. I have only 12 children, and out of 12 children, 5 of them have been through Nabumali High School. And as I talk, my daughter she has just been given a package, uniform, and so forth. She's beginning senior 1 here. And she got, of course, first grade. Obvious, from Nabumali boarding. She's here.